Have you ever feared that anything you do or anywhere you go has a darker side to it? Well, get ready for two true scary school lockdown stories. It happened in 2014 in November. I'm a senior in high school and graduating soon this year. I remember feeling dreadful and not wanting to go to school because somehow I knew that something bad was going to happen. After arguing with myself whether or not to go to school and texting my friends, I decided to go to my mom and tell her I won't be going to school since we will only watch movies and eat free food given by the teachers. I finally convinced her and went to sleep. Two of my friends also told me that they're not going to school. Then I received a text message from my dad and friends that came from the school. It says, "The school is on lockdown. All students and staff are to remain inside the class. The police are on their way. A student is allegedly threatening all the staff with a weapon in hand." This is normal for me. The school lockdowns when there's trouble. It happened twice in 5 years. At first, my school wasn't as bad as it is right now. We had a school council, and we look up to them, and they regulate school rules and are always the ones to stop the fights or anything that will harm the students. That was in 2011 and 2012. When the seniors, who were all part of the student council, graduated, everything went bad. As in bad, my school was suddenly reported for drug deals, fights inside the school, my school wanting to fight another school, and bomb threats. I can recall events where police was escorting a student a year below me. I was in year 10. The next day, my friends who were at school told me what happened. Apparently, a guy who's 6 foot tall went on a rampage when a teacher told him off for not doing his work and not graduating. The creepy thing, though, was that he's in the same year as me. I often see him in school, and he looks harmless. He broke the school's windows in the 700 block, went to the cooking class and grabbed a kitchen knife as a weapon and threatened everyone that he will kill them. They called the police and made the students go to their classes and remain in class until the police got into the school. Fortunately, there were brave students and they knew how to defend themselves, and they decided to imprison the student into a closet taller than him. A student kicked the knife away from his hand, and they punched him into the closet and locked it until the police arrived. I don't know what happened after that. There were rumors that he was put in jail, suspended, expelled, and went to another school. It was a good thing I wasn't there. Many times my instincts had saved me from danger, and this is one of those times that I won't forget. To Lucky, who's as tall as bamboo, I hope we never, ever meet again. I was in my American history class at the time when the shooting happened. The shooting took place in the main office of my school, and my class was to the far left of the school. It was during lunch hour, but my class had already come back from lunch. At the time of the shooting, I had my earbuds in because we were working on a project for the class. My friend bumped me and told me we were in a code red and that we had to do all the protocol stuff. Lights off, no inside of the window and the door, everyone sitting on the ground, no talking, no cell phones. The no talking rule always gets broken because people want to hear what other people think about what's going on. The year the shooting happened, I was a freshman. The shooter was a senior and had been suspended due to doing donuts in the parking lot. He left school, did some K2, which police report said, came back with his father's loaded handgun, and shot the vice principal and principal. The principal survived, the VP did not. The student left the building and drove somewhere, parked, and took his own life. The sad thing was that the VP had a son that taught at our school. I didn't have him as a teacher, but he took a few weeks off after the shooting. And all the while, I was working on my American history project, not knowing what happened until someone announced on the intercom what had happened. After a couple of hours of being in a code red, police started to escort classrooms outside the building. And so, it was a rough next couple of days for some.